Please wait, and a staff member will be with you shortly. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. Thank you for calling the BRYN. This is Katie speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Katie. Is this Katie Liberman?
Yes.
Oh, hi. My name is, actually, you're probably the one I should speak with, in addition to Valerie. Now, my name is Belinda Rossetti. I have a question. Well, I'll talk to, is Valerie in also? Because I'm going to need to talk to her.
Okay, she's in a meeting right now, but can I take a message, or I may be able to help you?
Okay, well, she can call me later, but I've been actually speaking with her and then the other staff that are there. My son was in 433A, Ezra Rossetti. Now, he moved out on May 9th. Anyway, when I just, this is the first time I'm able to speak with you since the beginning when we first signed the lease. Now, you had told us several things about the apartment, about the conditions of the apartment, and I'm Ezra's mother. I forgot to tell you. Anyway, we'd both spoken to you, and you told us, the lengths that you all went to, clean the apartment, have it ready, and that it had up-to-date appliances and things like that. That was before we signed the lease. And if you remember, we discussed, because I was worried about, COVID and, what lengths you all went to clean the apartment and have it ready, clean between the tenants and stuff like that. And, when other ones move out and, my concern was, hey, I don't know if the one that moved out had COVID or, because the numbers were climbing in State College in that area. And you told me that, you all took COVID very seriously. And when I even asked about the carpets, you said they're steam cleaned. You all do this, a deep steam cleaning of the apartments and things like that. And you all would do that or had done that for that apartment and made sure it was clean because you took COVID very seriously. And, when we moved in, or he moved in, when I moved him in, nothing was actually done, but you weren't there afterwards to talk to. It was always somebody else, you know what I mean? And everybody else kind of like blamed each other, and everybody had a different thing to say about it. And this is the first time actually I got to talk to you. So, what actually happened?
Okay.
So, because when I talked to you, I began talking to you in, I think, April, and then May we spoke, and then June, I think, is when he got the lease. Anyway, July, I think, is when he signed it, June or July. But, what happened? Because when you said that you all verified, you do walkthroughs of the apartment and verify that it was done, nothing was actually done. What happened? Did somebody lie to you about it? Or, what happened? Because none of that was true. Even the appliances that you said were up to date in the apartment, none of them were working. Only one, which was the washer, they actually were able to fix. Everything else was had to be changed, except for the dishwasher. That was never done. But, what happened?
Yeah, I apologize for that. Anything that, obviously that shouldn't happen when they move in. I'm looking through the notes on the account now. We did have a cleaning crew on site on move-in day, so I'm just checking to see if maybe there is any communication to get someone up to the apartment on move-in day to address it immediately once moved in. This is the first time that I'm hearing about this, and move-in was in August.
Yeah.
So I'm just going through the account right now to see.
Well, yeah, that was because we were there.
Was addressed already.
Yeah, afterwards. But you had told us before, or you told me too, when we spoke with you, everything was done. The apartment would be ready there, and there was only like 2 apartments available that had the 2-bedroom still. So we, my son signed the lease right away. But actually, that there was more that were available, because we know, other people that had moved in afterwards, but, or assigned afterwards. But I mean, you had told us everything was done and would be done by the time he had, he was moving in, and then you confirmed that, you all do the walkthroughs and stuff. So, I mean, what happened with that? Because it wasn't done when he moved in.
Mm-hmm.
See, the only reason somebody was there, the only reason somebody was there on move-in day was because, I called them because I was moving him in, and I thought, oh my God, nothing was done. And why did you tell me that? I mean, did somebody lie to you?
Well,
or?
I tell you that because no one lied. That is a process that we go through. All the apartments do get walked. And I apologize if there were any mistakes in the apartment, but like I said, that's why we have our cleaning crew on site on move-in day to go back to address any issues that there may be.
Okay. So, but it wasn't cleaned prior. Nothing was done at all. It wasn't like, they cleaned and they skipped a little thing. I'm just asking because this is the first time I was able to talk to you, and, everybody else has different answers, stuff like that. And I just wanted it, I don't like to take those as, fact, because first of all, they're not the ones that told me. And then, I don't want to, go by what, John or Jane Doe says when, they may not be right. And then, that might make you look bad or whatever. But I have to go by what you had told me. I don't want to go by what somebody else thinks. Oh, you know what I mean? Because they may not, have the facts, because, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't them that I spoke with. But nothing was done in that apartment. The carpets are like in certain areas, like large areas, more than 6 feet, were completely black. We took videos and stuff like that. And yeah, so, but the reason I was discussing, I know they went on that day to, look at the apartment, stuff like that, to see what was missed, but nothing was missed. Nothing was done. You know what I mean? As you said it was. So I wanted to know, I just wanted to know what actually happened, because it was horrible. It was just so horrible. 2 days I was cleaning.
Okay.
I steam cleaned.
This is definitely something I'll have to look into. I mean, obviously this is dating back to August, and it's the first time that I'm hearing of it or speaking to you.
Yeah, because you haven't been there. Nobody ever.
Once again.
Yeah. Nobody ever, let you know. Nobody ever, from what they always told me, every time I've spoken, you weren't there. And so, that was one thing. What was I going to say? It just, this is the first time I was able to speak to you. We have complained, and, that's it. They always just put it off on somebody else, and, it's just okay. Well, so I'm glad I got to speak to you. But I mean, so, obviously you didn't do a walkthrough prior to, because you would have noticed right away, like, hey, this isn't done, and, right? I mean,
so we
obviously.
have a management team and a maintenance team that goes in to walk the apartments prior, as well as our vendors.
Mm-hmm.
So I apologize once again if anything was missed, but I am going through the account now, and I'm glad to see that we were able to get maintenance into the apartment right away to address these issues.
They didn't do anything.
So I do apologize for it.
Yeah, they didn't fix all the issues. It was, they went in several times all the way up into December, but the issue was nothing. The things that you had promised, the things that you had said, were not actually fact. You know what I mean? Before we signed the lease. So that's why I wanted to know, where did you get the information? Like, that's why I wanted to know if, how did you said that the rugs are steam cleaned, deep steam cleaned. You told me there's only one Katie there, right? Katie Liberman.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So that's you. That there, you even said you all take COVID very seriously, and you told me about the steam cleaning. The rugs or steam cleaned, and everything was done by the time he would move in. But on August 14th, but that wasn't done. That's what I mean. How did you get that information if it wasn't actually done? You know what I mean? Or did you just assume it was going to be done?
No, it's nothing that I assume. It's just a process that I know happened. So, like I said, once again, I apologize if anything was missed prior to move-in. If there's any other maintenance issues that I can get addressed for the apartment, I would be happy to do so.
He's not in the apartment anymore, Katie. He moved out. Yeah, he was coughing and coughing and coughing. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I guess they don't discuss things, or they don't communicate there. But nothing, again, I keep saying nothing.
Well, no, we do.
It wasn't that things were missed.
But we do communicate these things. It's just, I'm sorry?
Well, you said this is the first that you've heard of it.
Yes, because I mainly handle leasing and marketing. I see that you were talking to the community manager, Valerie, and she explained a lot of the skip process with you.
Yeah.
I see that we have maintenance requests on the account that were addressed. I'm not sure what else to tell you.
But, okay, again, though, nothing was missed. Nothing was done. If it was missed, then if something was missed, that would mean that they actually went in and did things and everything, and things were just missed. But it wasn't that they just missed something. It was, the issue was they never did anything. They never went in to clean it to begin with. It was not done. The things that you said were done, and, that you had verified, weren't actually done. That was my issue. So I just wanted to know how that happened and why you said that, if they actually weren't done. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Unless you said that thinking, that, after you tell me that, then you'll go and verify it later to make sure that it's done or whatever, or you assumed that, okay, well, we usually do this, so, they should do it on this apartment. No,
that's not what I do.
No? So then why did you tell me all that stuff then?
No, that's not what I do. Because that's the process that we follow.
Oh, okay, all right. The process, that's what you, okay. Then,
is there anything that I can help you with today?
So that's what you all tell everybody? Is that what you're saying?
There is a standard process that we follow, and that's also why we have our cleaning vendors on site on move-in day.
Okay, but they didn't do it before. That's what I mean. And you said all that stuff was done, and this apartment was ready before they signed the lease.
And I have apologized a few times already that I apologize if anything was missed.
Nothing was missed. They didn't do anything at all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, are you going to at least apologize for telling me all that stuff when nothing was actually done that you said? Nothing was true. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the process is true. So, like I said, I apologize if anything wasn't completed. I didn't lie, though, sincerely. So I'm sorry, and I don't appreciate being accused of that.
Well, nothing was true about the apartment that you said.
Okay.
So, anyway, is Valerie out of her meeting?
No, so she's not available right now, but is there a message I can take?
You could just have her call me when she can. She has my number. So, I'm not, mad at you, Katie. I was just, wondering, how this happened if you told me, You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's all. I mean, just, I just wanted to know why you told me all that. If, that's all.
Okay.
And you still haven't told me. No, you didn't. You just said that's a process. What's the process? That's what I know you were marketing. Is that part of the marketing that,
No. So we have a standard process where we have cleaning vendors, carpet cleaning vendors, painting vendors who go into the apartments to get them ready for the new move-ins.
Okay, and none of that was done for this apartment. So what happened? That's what I mean. So So you were just going by that,
Okay,
the normal process,
I've explained
right?
myself before, and you won't. I'm sorry, I've explained it before, though, and you don't want to accept what I have to say.
Well,
like
it wasn't very
I apologize
clear.
if anything was missed upon moving.
You keep saying something was missed. Nothing was missed. They never did it. That's the thing.
Okay.
Do you know what the word missed means? It wasn't missed.
I do.
Okay, well, nobody went in. That's my issue. If your standard, you said there was a process, a standard process, but it's not standard if they don't do it. So did they just forget that apartment or what? And you said that you verified. You do the walkthroughs, but you didn't. Just a moment ago, you told me you don't. Somebody else does. So which is it? That's what I mean. I don't like the, back and forth, the lies and.
There's a whole management team. So on our team, we have a community manager, we have an assistant community manager, we also have community interns, and they all work on site. And during turnover, they all walk the apartments to ensure that they're ready for move-in.
Okay, so they didn't go into that apartment then. Okay, that's fine. That's and you didn't go into that apartment to verify like you had originally told me. So, did you?
Well, I will be more clear next time moving forward.
Okay, but you did not go in there to verify, obviously, did you?
So a member of our management team would have gone in. I don't know the exact name of the person who would have gone in to verify that apartment.
Okay.
I apologize that I don't have the exact name.
I know. That's okay, as long as I know that it wasn't you, so I already know that. And they had already told me that they assumed that it was cleaned and it wasn't. A staff member had already told me that during those times. So I just know that you lied. But that's okay. I think you've answered everything.
Ma'am, I don't appreciate you saying that to me.
You did lie. You lied about everything. But that's okay.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not. I don't lie about anything
you
at
told
all,
me
and I don't appreciate you
these
accusing me of
things.
that.
You told me these things were done, and they weren't. So you told me.
I did not lie. I know the standard process, and I apologize.
But they weren't done, honey. I have videos and pictures that they were done, and staff told me they weren't.
Speaking to me like this, I'm going to have to end the call.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you.